Hey guys, what's up? Dark Road 117 here, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this video because I decided to dive back into playing around with Vylons, and I think I've found out a pretty good idea. It's gonna make Vylons pretty fun to play around with on Dueling Network if you guys want to, and maybe even build it in real life. But I haven't gone into that much testing on this deck, but what I have done is worked out pretty well. So I'm just going to show you the beta stage of the deck and the kind of the concept I had while building it. So first off, the Vylon cards I'm using as the best ones is the 3 cube and 3 prism. They both serve two totally different purposes other than being a tuner. Cube is a level 3, and when he's used for synchro summoning, you usually get out a Vylon synchro with him, because when he's used for a synchro summon, you can search out an equip spell from your deck to hand. So that's really good. Prism's use is he's a level 4 tuner, so he can pretty much go into, he's useful for any synchro, not just Vylons, but when he's sent to the graveyard by any means from field to grave, you can pay 500, and to equip it to a face up monster you control. I was just reading it, just make sure. Yeah, so send to the field, pay 500, equip it to a monster you control, and what that does is it gives that monster 1,000 attack during the damage step. So that's a really good card. And card I'm using in this deck that's been working really good is 3 Blue Thunder T45s. These are light machines. What they do is when they destroy a monster by battle, you can special summon a Thunder option token, machine type light, level 4, attack 1500 and defense 1500. So that's really good because it gets out another level 4 light monster, which can be used for a synchro summon, which really helps keeping monsters on the field to summon out your Vylons in the next turn and synchroing, and just a solid 1700 attack, and then the 1500 attacker when you get it. So it's just a really good card, in my opinion, when it has all the support that I have put in the deck for it. So that's one of the really good cards in this deck. Then some standard Vylon cards are 2 Trident Warriors, 2 Photon Thrashers, 2 Cyber Dragons. These just allow you to go into quick synchros and a different variety of them with their different uses and playability. So then 1 Gen X Neutron to search out a Vylon Cube. Sangan, because it's really good in the deck. It can search out any Vylon tuner and any Vylon tuner or Honest, which is really good. And last monster, Honest. You can use Honest with any monster in the deck except Sangan. So that's really good. Then for spells, we got the Vylon Equips. We got the 3 Material. I'm running 2 Filament, 1 Component, and 1 Segment. As I always say, you can swap out these equips as you want. They're all gonna be able to search out each other no matter what Vylon equip you use. But this is just the consistency I like. The 3 Material I must, because just 600 attack is basic and it's pretty much useful in any situation. 2 Filament, because that's still really good, but I took out a Filament for a Segment just because without getting Omega out in this deck, because you can't, Vylon Segment is kind of allowing you to be safe against some monster effects that would target the monster it's equipped to. So we got, what is this, 7 Vylon Equips, I think? Yeah. So the 7 Vylon Equips, 2 Vylon Matters for recycling your equip spells, 2 Mage Powers, because I run the Blue Thunders, which you can equip Mage Power to, and that's just a good option to have, even though you don't particularly want to do that all the time. That's still having a equip card that's you can search out and equip to any monster you want. And mage power is extremely good. Then 2 forbidden lances for protecting your summoned Vylon synchros, say from bottomless or compulse or stuff like that. You want to be careful when you play this card because I can't remember the ruling, but I'm not actually sure if Eclipse will. I don't think Eclipse will fall off actually if you forbidden lance it, but don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure they will not fall off. But they will just not be effective by them, so they won't gain their effects. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But this works great with Blue Thunder by decreasing attack, and you'll be able to run over it. Then 2 dualities, 2 MSTs, Reborn, Heavy. That's not Heavy. This is Dark Hole. Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. So that's it for spells. Last off of the deck is the 4 traps around 3 Luminize. What this card does is when an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and 1 face-up light monster you control gains attack equal to that target's attack until your next end phase. So this is really good because throughout a situation I was in on Dueling Network is he had a Gores, a Stardust, and a Catastor out, and I had a Vylon Sigma with about... Here, I'll put the exact clip setter on it. It had a Mage Power, a Material, a Segment, and a Component on it. So this guy is at 2,000, gains 26, so 38. He's at 44, and he can pierce and can't be targeted by monster effects. So what happened was I had those 4 and this set. Oh wait, actually he was at 500 more because this was set. My bad. So yeah, he had a Gores, a Stardust, and a Catastor. So he just summoned the Catastor that turn to get over my Sigma. And when he attacked with Catastor, I activated Luminize. And so this would negate Catastor's attack, and then he gains 2,200. And then they can't get over Sigma without the Catastor with the Gores or the Stardust. In the next turn, I just drew, and he had a set, well, it wasn't set, it was a face-up defense position Shine Ball that he got out with the Venus when he was going for Catastor. So I just ran into the Venus and won because he gained the 22 and had the plus 2,600 from all the Eclipse. So this one scenario Luminize can get you out of, and just generic with using it in the deck, it can boost up your Blue Thunder. So next turn you can smash over something extremely powerful. So really good card in the deck. Then the last card I run is Ouch. God damn, I said Luminize again. It's Starlight Road, by the way, because you're going to have a lot of face-up Eclipse, and if you just set the 1 Starlight Road, they're going to go, oh, what are the chances of Starlight Road? Oh, 100% because I have Starlight Road. And then you win. So that's it for the main deck. 42 cards, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 42. So, extra deck. You have 2 Sigmas. This guy is good because he is really good at getting Eclipse from your deck and attaching it to himself, which is just fantastic because you want your Eclipse on your field as soon as you can. 2 Epsilon. This beastly attack and scrap dragon-like effect. Vylon Alpha, because you can get him out with a Cyber Dragon and Prism. So I don't really know his effect by heart, so I'm going to read it. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target 1 Eclipse spell in your graveyard. Equip that target to this card. While this card is equipped with an equip card, it cannot be destroyed by spell or trap effects, except for equip cards. So he's really good. He can't be Mirror Forest, can't be Bottomless, I believe. I don't think he can be Bottomless if his effect is when he's summoned. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look that up. So he might not be able to be Bottomless. He can be Darkhold, and just some examples like that. So he's really good, level 9. He's 2,200 attacks, but the only way to get him out is with prisms, so you'll obviously attach the prism to this and he'll be at 32. Then for generics, 1 Catastor, 1 Guionite, Black Rose, Scrap, Stardust, Zen Mains, Utopia, Maestrook, Shockmass, and a Chimera Tech because you made Cyber Dragons. So, long-winded video, but if you guys like this and want to see more Vylon stuff, because I have inspiration to make, to play around with Vylons again and see how good I do. So if you want to see more Vylons, like the video. If you like this, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.